Hello everyone. There is this story I got from Reddit, so let's read it and find interesting insights. Okay, so I'll try to make this relatively short, so I am not one for believing too much of cryptid lore, never heard an encounter before, or anything like that. But my partner and I lived on a border of the upstate New York, not far from the Whitehall Bigfoot area. One night, my partner was taking out the garbage and came back inside and startled. I mean, really shook up. They said they had seen a creature that looked like maybe a fox or coyote, but it then stood up on his hind legs, and so they booked it back inside. Fast forward about a month, I am outside on my porch, smoking a cigarette, enjoying the stars under a crystal clear sky. We have a small plot next to our house that has a tow behind landscaping trailer permanently parked outside, about 20 feet away from the house. After a while of standing outside, I get the sudden and intense feeling like something is watching me, just a primal feeling of danger. It should be noted that, like the most people up there, I am usually carrying a gun on me. Coyotes and bears are fairly common up there. So I kind of do the four corners check of my surroundings. When I looked over the trailer, I saw there was something the size of a large dog laying in the grass. Mind you, it's a clear night, not with a quite full moon, and grass was uncut, long, but not like a meadow. If I had to estimate, I would say 7 to 9 inches high. So I had a really good view of this thing. Now I know never to approach a random animal bedded down at night, so I just kind of watch it for a second. I even in the light of the moon, its outline and coat were pitch black, blacker than anything I have seen before, unnaturally contrasting against the ground it laid on. Then it looks up and it has piercing red eyes. I am thinking, oh, what the fuck? And put my hand on my revolver. I ain't about to be coyote food. And then it stood up, fucking stood up on its hind leg. The only way I can describe the legs of it is like that the goat human hybrid from the Narnia movie, but with the torso like a hybrid of a man and canine. It was taller than me, and I am 6 foot 1 inch. It did not even need to take a step. I flicked whatever was left of my cigarette and backed away to the door, locked and bolted in. And I spent the rest of the night wondering what I just fucking saw. Now I'll admit, I am a religious man. But that thing did not fit the description of any jinn I have heard of. It's to this day one of the few things in my life I cannot explain. We have installed security cameras since, but now the lot is under construction and we haven't seen it since. I don't know what I saw that night, truly, but I intend to find out one way or another. I want to go into the forest near the plot and look for the signs. Does anyone have any advice on hunting this sort of cryptid. I'll update with any further happenings should they appear again. There is a special kind of a jinn which can shape shift, and whenever the jinn shape shift, there are various kind of things happens. Okay, so whenever they shape shift on a specific kind of an animal like a cat or a dog, so they cannot fully shape shift like 100% will not be there. It will be like if there is a cat, it has some abnormality or irregularity in the limbs, in some of the limbs, or maybe the cat leg or cat's eyes are different, or two eyes of the cats have different colors or something like that. So these kind of stuffs happen. It could be a jinn or it could be a something, maybe cryptid or an animal, a wild animal, or Bigfoot or something like that. So keep us updated about that.